supposedly in Ramble and in YouTube. Let us see YouTube. Rumble for sure it's working. And YouTube is working. All right, but we have 0 people there. Nobody noticed yet. Because I'm not really... there's no image in the... Oh, now I see the image. Okay. All right, all right. Okay, let's invite our friends, and if we have any Abdul would like to join us. I found the video from Zakir Naik saying the biggest blessing for a Muslim is to be a Muslim. And I wonder what is the blessing in that, you know? If there is any Muhammadan would like to tell us really, is it true that there is a blessing for you to be a Muslim? Like, what is the blessing we are talking about? You heard the new bill Trudeau want to implement. What is the new bill? Yeah, this Trudeau is mental. You know what? I don't wanna blame the guy. You know, I mean, Canadian obviously they have, you know, they have issues. All right, we want Muslims, not anyone. Please don't put your hand up unless you are a Muslim. Only Muslims. Rumble has no sound. Let us see. No sound. Why no sound? Are you sure? Doesn't make sense. Okay, hold on. Let us see. Property. Audio. Okay. Why is that? What about YouTube? Do you have sound on YouTube?
CP, we hear you on Rumble. I don't know what he's saying. I went to test.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, maybe some people, they have, you know, shaitan genie. He slept in their nose or, you know, pee in their ears. All right, so, see, guys. You are taking advantage of me because I'm an Arab and naive. Right? Like you say whatever you want from me. I'm like Muhammad, you know? I'm an ear. Any story you tell me, you know, I believe it. So you don't have sound, I believe you. Poor me. All right, I got it. Play games, play games. You know, there's once... well, there's no hate speech. This is good. That means they should block every mosque. You see, if Christians are smart in Canada, they should use that law for their benefit. You can sue every Muslim mosque reading chapter 5, verse 51. Just do that. You know? The problem with the Christian, they just complain. They don't do anything. They complain, you know, look what he's doing, hate of speech, you know, this is good. We are against hate speech. Who said, you know, we are, yeah, that's good. You can ban Islam from Canada. Use it. Take them to court. Tell them, look what they teach in their Quran. Take not Christians and Jews as friends. Don't be silly. Yeah, one of the unique thing about some Christians, they complain. You know, it doesn't matter what happened around them. They just like cry. You know, they see what happened. You see what okay, first of all, what do you do there? You know, I don't want to use the word potato, but sometimes I have it. Potatoes, like Muslims. Anyway. Like a guy who, you know, he cry he cannot have babies because he never has sex with his wife. Oh God, give me baby, God. But you have no, he's not going to take off his pants and do what you need to do. You want God to give him a baby. Like, God, give me a baby. Weirdo. Anyway, do we have any Abdul? He have a blessing from Allah to be a Muslim? Want to explain to us how it is a blessing to be a Muslim? I would like to know. I'm really curious to know. I mean, music is haram. Music is haram. Art is haram. Chess is haram. I don't know. I mean, movies is haram. TV is haram unless it's playing Quran. Women singing, men singing, haram. So I don't know what the blessing. Even farming is haram. Don't you know that farming is haram? Even farming is haram. So how Muslim you can even eat? If we say to the Indonesian Muslim farming is haram, the whole nation will go bankrupt, will die a second day. So I want to know how a blessing is happening to you if you are a Muslim. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Anything in Islam is haram. That's why there's no Muslims. All those who claim to be Muslims, they're just a fraud. Yeah, farming is haram. Absolutely. Muhammad, he said, he saw some agriculture tools. He said, any tools like this enter the house, any house, Allah will bring impurity into it. Well, haram. If anyone have the link for the hadith, well, post it. If not, I will find it. I found it. And this is al-Bukhari, and this is all very authentic. So a Muslim cannot say this is not true. Here we go. So what is exactly halal in Islam? What is the blessing? Who feed the Muslim? The Muslim, they don't work. They attack their neighbors. They steal their food, their chicken, their goats, kidnap the women. This is why Muhammad, he don't want them to have any agriculture equipment. Do you see it? We're not making things up. And this is the hadith number, Bukhari 2321. Search it. So how the Muslim they eat? Where's the blessing? So if you follow the Edict Muhammad step by step and you do what he say, I want to know where's the blessing. Do we have any Abdul? Let us post the link for those who they are in Rumble. And we post the link for those who they are in YouTube. When we post the link for those who they are in Discord. I will spend the whole day posting links. I like this job. I applied to work with Joe Biden posting links, especially in the election day. Today I saw a woman, we talk about politics. I was helping her actually in Home Depot. She have no idea what she is buying. And I said, everything became, she said, it's expensive. Last year it was, before it was cheaper. I said, yeah, because Trump, it was cheaper. She said, no, but I vote for Biden. I said, why you vote for Biden? He said, she have a heart. Honestly. He said to me, you have a heart? You have a heart? I said, Joe Biden have a heart? And who's going to pay your bills? His heart? I don't know what she meant that she have a heart, but welcome to America. You have a heart. Look like Trump, he don't have one. I heard that Trump, he worked by kidney only, he have no heart. But I don't want to make fun of her, I mean, she wasn't young. So I was very polite with her, trying to explain to her that Biden is an idiot. Some people vote with emotion. Most of people in America, they vote with emotion. Not some. Americans are emotional. I believe American originally they are from India. In India, they love drama. Everybody is crying. At 1 second, the view is like everybody dancing. 2 minutes after, it's a funeral mood. It's like a Mexican mood. Actually, Indian, Arab, Mexican, they are like the same salad, you go in the Middle East, you go to a house, they are watching a series. Women are crying. Like, what the hell? What happened? Who died? No, it's the TV. The TV. The what? So if you go in the Middle East and you see people crying, but I like Indian movies anyway. Mr. YTS.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, CP. No, I'm not a Muslim. I just wanted to come here because Lisa asked me to. I'm interested in translating your books into Brazilian Portuguese. So if you'd like me to, and
We
of
have,
course,
I think I have one in Portuguese already, I think, or two, not sure. I forgot.
okay.
You can check in Amazon and see because I think it's translated already. If it's not published, that's mean I forgot to publish it because I remember very well somebody. But Sex in Allah is not translated yet for sure to Portuguese. Maybe you can translate those.
Sure. So whichever one you choose, if you'd like, just
Yeah, Sex in
send
Allah,
me.
1 and 2. But when you're done, remember you have to send them to me. I am the one only can publish them.
Sure, of course. I just meant
How is,
for you.
how is your Portuguese? Is good?
I'm a native. I'm Brazilian.
I am Brazilian too. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
Today you're Brazilian.
you see, my dad. I did not tell this story. I will next book. I will report this in my book. My dad, he was hijacking an airplane. So when he arrived in the top of the Brazil, he have a problem with the with the airplane. So they told him, they advised him, you have to throw some weight. He throw me. They told him you have to save yourself. Like they said to him, throw anything is not have no value for you. So open the door. He threw me. So that's somebody saying there's an echo. Yeah, that's why I landed in Brazil, and this is why I eat Brazilian food too. Yeah.
Well, all right. So I'm gonna leave. I'm glad you're Brazilian today.
Okay.
And so whatever you want me to translate, just send me the PDF, and I'll send it back to you when it's done, of course.
All right. Okay. Text me in Patreon.
Sure.
We will see if I can do it. Okay. Thank you, sister.
God bless.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, you guys don't believe this story, right? You don't believe it, right? Anyway, I did not tell you the rest of the story. So he threw me from the airplane, and when I landed one foot in Brazil and the other foot in Sri Lanka. That's why I have two citizenship now. Sri Lankan and Brazilian. I was lucky actually. When I landed, my foot was in the top of an alligator in Brazil. And because of that, I was like, And then I saw an ant, and I started talking to the ant. I said, where I am, like, I don't know where I am, I have no idea. So the ant, she told me, because Allah, He taught me the language of the ants, as you know. Actually, He taught me the language of the birds, but I was able to speak to the ants at the same time. And I was really surprised that the Brazilian ant, she said, Christian Prince? Like, what the heck? I was like, how in the world she knew? She said, your voice. I said, what the heck? How do you know my voice? She said, I hear it every day. Even though the ants are deaf, as you know. But it's a true story. It's from the Quran, Yeah. Do we have any Muhammadan here want to tell us the blessing of Allah? Is it from the blessing of Allah that Adam he landed in Sri Lanka? Is that from the blessing of Allah and Eve she landed in in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia? Hey Muslims, what kind of a blessing? Why Allah He sent Adam in Sri Lanka and how they met again? Huh? How they met again? Any Muslim knew? You know the video of Mufti Mink explaining how where Adam landed. Let us see. Here we go. You can watch this video. It's called Where on Earth
Now what happened? They started looking for each other. I remember.
Hold on. What happened to you two?
But I'm just saying it is so beautiful, maybe because the Sri Lankans have kept it there.
Let us see. I don't know, YouTube is so slow.
He came down in what is known as the Indo-Pak subcontinent.
Oh.
He wasn't just thrown so that suddenly he landed, meaning he dropped, but Allah placed him on the earth.
Where?
Down onto the earth. He was sent to the earth. There's a question from amongst those. Now if we look at Adam alayhi salam, he came down onto the earth. He was sent to the earth. There's a question. Where did he land?
Where?
He wasn't just thrown so that suddenly he landed, meaning he dropped. But Allah placed him on the earth.
Where?
This we find in the narration of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he says that Adam alayhi salam nazala fil Hind.
Fil Hind.
He came down in what is known as the Indo-Pak subcontinent. Precisely Sri Lanka.
Precisely Sri Lanka.
There is a mount there known as Adam's Peak.
See, I mean, true story. So Allah, He did not just throw Adam. He dropped him like, parachute. No. He landed him. Where? In Sri Lanka. Who knows that? Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad, he knew that.
Alayhi salam nazala fil Hind. He came down in what is known as the Indo-Pak subcontinent. Precisely Sri Lanka.
Precisely. It is from the blessing of Allah that Adam, he landed in Sri Lanka, and Eve, she landed in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia.
There is a mount there known as Adam's Peak.
If
you go there, you will find it green and beautiful, as though it is not from this earth, but it is.
Now we know why He sent him there, because beautiful. But why Allah, He sent Eve to Jeddah in the desert? There's nothing there.
I'm not trying to imply anything, but I'm just saying it is so beautiful, maybe because the Sri Lankans have kept it that way. But it's a beautiful place. It is said that there is a possibility that is the place. We don't
There is a possibility. Oof, that's deep.
know for certain that that spot is the place, but roughly there. What about Hawa? Where did she come down?
Where?
Jeddah.
Eef.
Where is Jeddah?
Saudi
Jeddah
Arabia.
is in the Arabian Peninsula.
Really?
What we know today as Saudi Arabia.
Uh-huh.
What is the meaning of Jeddah or Jeddah or Juddah? It means the grandmother. It is
Now we know why they call Jeddah, because the grandmother Eve, she landed there.
named after her. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Now what happened? They started looking for each other. I remember, meaning I can imagine, I'm just saying for myself, I can
how they met together, Muslims. Look how the blessing of Allah work. So now Eve is in Jeddah and Adam in Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka is an island. You cannot even walk. You have to swim to go to India. Sri Lanka is an island, full island.
imagine them thinking, I remember there was someone, we had Hawa here, where is she? Let's start looking. And he started looking, subhanAllah.
He started looking, Adam.
If you picture it, you can imagine. And Adam alayhi salam began to walk. And he started walking towards where the sun was setting. He started walking towards the west.
That's a good one. So Adam, he found where Eve landed by going to the west. Well, let us go to the map. Shall we? I type in English. My text come in Arabic. All right. So he walked toward the west. Let us show you Sri Lanka. Just to show you the stupidity of Muhammad and the God of Islam. All right. This is Sri Lanka, the map. So imagine he start walking to the west. It's an island. He was starting where? Start walking to the west. What west? Same time the west is here. He was walking in the ocean. The Muslims, what do you mean? It is total island. It's not connected. You see the distance now we see in the map. This is a huge distance. This is not like a few kilometers. So what do you mean he start walking? And let us say, for the sake of argument, Sri Lanka is connected to India. How in the world he will go all the way and find her in Jeddah? Look where Jeddah is. What happened? What? Are you sure, brother? He start walking to the west? Really?
Salam began to walk. And he started walking towards where the sun was setting. He started walking towards the west. And Eve, Hawa alayha salatu wasalam, as a female, she didn't walk too much, but she also tried to...
Few kilometers, females, they cannot walk much. Adam, he can walk.
Look for Adam alayhi salam. No, that does not mean that women are not interested. No, not at all, not at all.
No, not all.
And according to what some of the historians have to say...
Historian. Now, take a note, please. According to some of the historian. I like that. The historian. Who are they, those Abdul? The Abdul historian, it is hysteria.
They met in Arafah. And this is why, where the white pillar is, the historians have made mention of, I haven't found it in a correct narration, authentic.
Man, they met close to Mecca, brother. So Adam, his journey was easy to find. Look, from all India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Thailand, Vietnam, Adam, he decided to go in the area where it's the desert. And he keep going, keep going, keep going. He passed Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, and he go to Iraq, and then he go to Syria, and then he take left to Jordan, and then he go to back to Saudi Arabia. Like, what the heck? That is so beautiful story. Now I know why it's a blessing to be a Muslim. Because you believe anything they say to you. Even such a stupid, foolish story. And let us say he walked to the west. I mean, do you know how big Saudi Arabia? It's almost the size of Europe. Do you know what the size of India? What do you mean he walked? How many years is going to take this guy to find his wife? This is if they are chatting. If they say she is, I'm here. Let me show you a picture where I am. Still, he can't find it because, I mean, there's no names for the land. There's no names for a street. There's nothing. This is Adam and Eve. How they can meet again? Do we have any Muhammadan? I'm the only Brazilian here. Anyone? So, brother and sisters, it's a blessing to be a Muslim. Can Christians ask questions? I'm not really in the mood to take questions from Christians. You know, unless you are the guy who believes that the earth is a flat. In the other day, I have a guy, he is a Christian supposedly, and he gets so upset because I don't believe that his dish is a circle. I mean, this guy, he think that the earth is a ring, you know, and that's it. The Bible says the earth is a circle. He think that circle mean a ring. Oh boy, and he was so upset because I don't believe that his dish is a circle. What the percentage of my knowledge when you read the 4 books? And this is not about percentage. You know, in my books I put what is good to convince a person how stupid Islam is. Otherwise, I did not put my knowledge in the 4 books. It's just what enough to prove a point for someone. Even if you are a person who want to do, let us say, a PhD in Islam, you can use my books and you will get your PhD better than the... Actually, you know, once I wanted to do a PhD, and there's a Christian brother, he communicated me, and I told him, don't tell them this university, don't tell them anything like who I am, you know, I just want to be as a normal person, you know, don't tell them. So anyway, I spoke to this guy who is in charge of, you know, like religious study. He said to me, to be honest with you, I mean, this is a doctor supposedly who want to give me the PhD. He told me, I don't know much about Islam, but you know, your friend always, he sent me a link, videos of his friend, and I learned everything about Islam from him. Actually, he has a voice like yours. So the guy who want to give me PhD is learning from me. So I found it that's very silly. I mean, what PhD? I mean, it's just a joke, you know. It's, yeah, the guy he want to give me PhD, but he is learning about Islam from me. Yeah, it's the same guy who contacted him because they want to give me a discount, like a kind of a scholarship, but like partial, like not full scholarship. Like, you know, like they will cut a big part of the, you know, good discount, but still it's very expensive. So I said to myself, it's not worth it, you know. What I will do with it anyway. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? But you know, people, they like titles. Like if you say a doctor, etc., you know, they like title. People, they love title. Right? They worship titles. But you know, knowledge has nothing to do with degrees. And this is what life taught me. Usually degrees to help you in work, business, profession, you know, but not necessarily knowledge. Like a doctor, he might be knowledgeable about his field, but he is mostly ignorant about anything else. Knowledge is something different from profession. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? My Discord is listed. You can click and join us, and you can bring victory to Allah. And you know, for me, I can be a doctor in 2 seconds. I do not need even to study medicine. I just read, I know all the hadith of a Prophet Muhammad, and I know the most effective way to heal people from any disease. Like there's one thing, you know, one thing can heal any disease, anything. Just one. Look at this. I heard Messenger of Allah saying that healing is in black cumin, nagla seed, for all diseases except death. Since when death is disease, Abdul? Death is disease? I mean, this is a medicine for anything. Just buy nagla seed. You can go to Amazon and purchase it. That's it. Except death. After you die, you give you nagla seed. By the way, it doesn't work. Disclaimer. After you die, if we give you nagla seed, it doesn't work. Disclaimer. Prophet Muhammad did not say bring you back from death. No. But it heal anything. Oh boy. So you see, like, here we go. All of you now became doctors in 2 seconds. Do you know to go to school? You know, like when we have Corona, I just took work nagla seed. People were dying around me, left and right. You know, the chicken of the neighbor should die from Corona. You know, they listed anything that die in the time of Corona. They listed that Corona, even if it died by car accident. You know, just to scare the hell of people. So like chicken died, you know, okay, Corona. But I didn't want to share with them the secret about the nagla seed. You know, I was hoping that the only one I will stay in the neighborhood alive. Everybody would die, you know. Yeah. What about hair lose? My friend, if you lose hair, it's okay. It's a good sign that you are smart. You are using too much calcium in your head and your brain. Like, have you ever heard of a donkey is bald? No. But nagla seed can help anything. Doesn't matter. It can grow your hair, can grow your nose, can fix anything. Just eat nagla seed, my friend. I'm serious. I know a guy. He was in the ocean. All right, this is a true story, by the way. He was in the ocean, and then a big whale hit his boat. And the boat now have a hole in it, which means what? Dying. It's not dead yet, dying. The guy, he put nagla seed in a boat. The nagla seed grows so fast and close the hole and make like a piece of wood, and he was able to survive the hole in the in the ocean. And this is a true story. I know those stories are hard to believe, you know, but if I say to you, Prophet Muhammad said it, you believe right away, right, Abdul? The second I say Prophet Muhammad says so, like, 2 days ago, the guy, he called me. I said, I have my grandfather, he died standing, etc. He said, this is a stupid story. Who's going to believe in such a story? The second I say this is in the Quran, he said, let me explain to you. Like a second ago, it was a stupid story. The second I said it's in the Quran, he said, let me explain to you. What's wrong with it? A bunch of potatoes. It's a blessing. Islam is a blessing. Yeah, Islam is a blessing. Do we have any Abdul? Huh? Any flying carpet? The word, the Islamic translation is stupid. So sometimes they don't translate the Arabic word because maybe they don't know what it's mean. So supposedly Sam is death, but I don't agree with that. It's like let us say it's like someone who passed the time of living. That's it. It's your time is over. You expired. Do we have any Abdul? No customers? It's okay. It's good to hear you guys. I mean, I hear you. I'm not hearing anyone. I can hear you, by the way. I just let you know. We're Arab. We can hear anything. Anything. I'm serious. Like Prophet Muhammad, he was hearing things nobody hear. The genie speak to him, Prophet Muhammad speak to the genie, and the Muslims, Abdul, around Muhammad, none of them heard anything. A special person. He have a special reception. Do we have any Abdul? So imagine how blessing to be a Muslim. Believe in this. So why you Muslim go to the hospital and see doctors? If Islam is the blessing, here we go. Get the blessing. When you get sick, don't go to the doctor. Huh? Why you go to the doctor? Chapter of healing sickness with the black seed. It can heal anything, any problem. Your private part is not working. Your wife, she is complaining. You cannot make babies. Nagla seed. You are not strong in kickboxing. Nagla seed. Let us say you fart a lot. Nagla seed. You cannot go to the bathroom. Nagla seed. You have the area, the opposite. Nagla seed. I mean, anything, any illness. Just name it. Name it. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? If you join us, you will get Nagla seed for free. Any Muslim? Let us say you are weak and you think you cannot debate Christian Prince. Eat Nagla seed and you will see what will happen. You will become Superman. The story of the Nagla seed reminds me of Popeye. You know Popeye? The cartoon? The guy who eat the spinach and then his muscles, they start bobbing up from his arms. Huh? I'm not sure if he was eating spinach for real. Maybe there's a Nagla seed in there. I'm not sure really. Sound fishy. His name is Popeye. In the Middle East, we call him Popeye. Anyway, we speak English better than you, as you know. We are the Arab. We are the first one who created English. In fact, as I know, that the first Englishman was from Englishistan. All right. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? No customers. It's okay. necklace seed. True Islam and Quran fact how you can get to me. Join us in Discord if you are a Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you can come in Discord and talk to me. By the way, if any of you have any problem, health problem, just let me know. I can send you one. I cannot send you more than 2 necklace seed. Disclaimer. Like as an example, there is one. He was like 120 years old, and like hardly he can really walk. You know, he's getting really old. So he told me if there's any solution. I said sure. You know. So I gave him by mistake. You know, I was let's say generous with him. So I sent him a 3 necklace seed. He ate the first one. He became 30. Now this guy got greedy. He ate the second one. He become 15. He ate the third one. He go back to his mother womb. He called me from there. He have his cell phone in his hand when he ate the third one. He called me, "Pee-pee." You know, I said, well, your voice hard. I cannot hear you, man. Where are you? He said, I am in my mother womb. I said, what? Like, your mother is dead. How you can go there? You know? He said, I didn't know. Alhamdulillah, you know. I said, how this happened? He said, I ate a 3 necklace seed. All right. We have a Muslim, maybe. I don't know. Any Abdul? Ali is not a Muslim. I thought he's a Muslim. Hello, Ali. Are you there? Yes, my friend. You are not a Muslim. You are not a Muslim, right? I hear you. Go ahead.
I was Shia. I'm ex-Muslim.
Oh, you're ex-Muslim. So now
I was debate with
your voice is cutting. So you were Shia and now you become a Christian? Hello?
Yeah.
All right.
I was debate with Islam education. Do you hear me?
Yeah, Islam education. I know him. Yeah, stop using the internet of the neighbors, man.
Yeah. Islam, Iran has a terrible internet.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just joking with you. It's okay. Well, maybe you can fix your internet. Fix your internet and try to come back to me because I have hard time to hear you. All right? Try to fix your internet. Maybe close all the application and come back.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I forgot to give him necklace seat for the internet. Mistake. It's my mistake. Too late now. What we can do? Just one necklace seed. Your internet will become so powerful. Like many people, they have many problems in their life. Like there's a guy, his wife, she is getting old, and he ate necklace seed. So now he's young. And he was desperate for one more necklace seed so he can make his wife young. And I told him, you know what, I cannot give you. Seriously, I mean, you guys are greedy, Anyway, he offered me $10 million. True story, by the way. I said, you know what, $10 million compared to what I will give you is nothing. He said, what do you mean? It's $10 million. I said, now, look, you will have a brand new wife. She is so young and she can do belly dancing for you. And you are telling me $10 million. What I would do with this $10 million? I mean, seriously. So the guys, like he said, we negotiated. So we have a new deal. He agreed to give me $10 million and 10 cents. And then I agreed. I said, now the money is good. $10 million and 10 cents, that makes sense. Otherwise, $10 million alone was not really a good deal. So, I gave him the necklace seed. His wife now, she became 5 years old. And he named her Aisha. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Truly, guys, you don't like the stories I'm telling you. All of those stories are documented by the historian, as Mufti Menki said. Historian. Who is the one who find those information? Historian.
Where the white pillar is. The historians have made mention of. I haven't found it in the correct narration, authentic narration.
Who is the one who find that Adam and Eve, they met in Mecca? Historian.
Historians have made mention of. I haven't found it in the correct narration.
I mean, seriously, it's historian, man.
Met in Arafah. And this is why where the white pillar is. The historians have made mention of. I haven't found it in the correct narration of.
Historian, they found that. Historian, they were there. Adam, when he met Eve in Arafah, he got his copybook and he posted in Facebook, and he told the historian who came after him thousands of years that I met her there. The historian. Yeah, historian from Pakistan. Get the print. First of all, we are the first historian in the world. It's Zakaria, what for us historian? You are hilarious. By the way, why you cannot have a beard like Mufti Menk? What's the problem? Get the print. First of all, Mufti Menk's beard is not real. He is using it for fertilizer. What fertilizer? What are you talking about? Mufti Menk is using fertilizer. Okay, you do the same. Get the print. I refuse to cheat because this is cheating. Okay, what about you eating a glass seed? That can fix your beard. I mean, you are now 60 years old and still there's no beard, man. After all those years, you never shave it. Still there's a few hair there. Eat neglecid and going to grow like a carpet. Get the print. First of all, neglecid for all the disease. And my beard have no disease. Ah, okay. You got the point there. Oh boy. Do we have any Abdul? No Abdul? Nobody want to have a blessing from Allah? No? Are you serious? Seriously? Nobody want to explain to us why it's a blessing from Allah to have to be a Muslim? Huh? I never saw a Muslim is happy. They are always angry, upset, shouting, screaming. They cannot even feel secure. They have bars over their windows. Women, they have to wear a burqa because he is worried that people will see her. He go to picnic, his wife, she have to cover. He look around him, who is looking at my wife? He go to the beach, he cannot swim because his wife cannot swim. She is wearing burqa. If she wear a burqa and jump in the water, the clothes will stuck in her body and you will see every single details. Seriously. I mean, how you can enjoy life and you are worried about everything. There's nobody is worried in life as Muslim. Even Aisha, she said that there's no women, believing women. Nobody suffer as a believing woman. Why? Because Muslims keep beating them. I never saw a woman suffering as a believing woman, Aisha, she said. And this is because Muslim women, their husband keep beating them. So she said, I have not seen any women suffering as much as a Muslim woman. Do you see it? I'm not making things up. However, we have to be honest. A believing woman, she eat neglecid, all her problems is solved, and the green spot from beating in her skin will go in a second. So what Muslim husband do, they beat their wife, yes, but right away they give them neglecid because they almost die, Like we beat them, Before they die, push one seed in her mouth. And right away, she will become like a horse and she will kick you on your belly, if not your balls, in the worst scenario. I don't want to imagine that. That hurt. Oh boy. I think this is the only blessing for Muslim women. They have no balls. Do we have any Abdul? But remember, actually, according to the Quran, Muslim women, they have balls. The breast of women are balls. According to the Quran, women, they have breast testicles. They have semen, and their semen coming from their chest area, specifically the ribs. This is why, you know, like we men, they lie to us. They told us, you know, like, you know, women, they have a breast and those stuff. No, not true. What is Ibn Kathir? Let's see Ibn Kathir. I am not a Muslim, but I want to ask if I can arrange a future debate for my friend with the Christian prince. There's no need to arrange. Just bring your friend and let him jump here. What arrange? I'm always ready. No need to be arranging anything. You do not even need to tell me the topic. Let him call me. So if we go to Ibn Kathir, all right, and this is the Quran. ويخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. What is the tafsir? What the heck? I thought this is tafsir here. There's no tafsir. How to find tafsir in this website? Hadith, Quran, history. I thought this website have tafsir, don't they? Looks like they don't. Alright, let's find Ibn Kathir in a different place, no problem. So you do not need to schedule for a debate. I don't schedule, I don't care for, you know, I do not need to get ready. I'm always ready. Let your friend call me and he will be more than happy. Let him eat Nagla seed and call me. Ibn Kathir, let's see. All right, let us see here. Ibn Kathir. What a stupid website. Some websites are really stupid design. Horrible. We are looking for the website. They are showing us Vine. Oh boy. Okay, give me a second. Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Just to show you how it's a blessing to be a Muslim. It turned to be, if you are a Muslim woman, you have a breast testicles, and you have a sperm and semen. How Prophet Muhammad knew this? If he is not sent from the true God. Let us be honest here. Huh? How Prophet Muhammad knew this? Only if you are a true prophet of God, you will be able to know this. Sure, no problem. We can go and we can do it in Skype, no problem. But what difference going to make? He can come to Discord. Does it make any difference? You do not need to make an account. He can just click at the my server website and he can join. Usually, people who make too much noise about debating, they don't debate. It's like the guy talking too much about how to do kickboxing, but he will never kick. And he will never do boxing. All right. Yeah, no, I mean, all those websites not working. I'm trying to open Ibn Kathir. It says, wait, exit the page. Something wrong with it. Reload. What a weird website. Something wrong with it. Okay. All right. What a stupid website. But anyway, we have no choice but to use it. Let us go here. So now if we go here to chapter 86, you will see here it says the following. He created from water gushing forth. This is verse number 6 and 7. Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. What does that mean? Let us read together. Where is they took it off? Hold on. They jumped to the end. Here we go. Okay, look at the human being, how is he created. All right, and then he says, he is created from water gushing forth, meaning sexual fluid that come out, bursting forth, out of the body, remember, from the men and the women. Thus the child produced from both of them by the permission of Allah. Now here, يخرج بين الصلب والترائب, meaning the backbone, or the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, which is referring to her chest. Do you see it? It's a blessing of Allah to become highly educated in medical science if you are a Muslim. Any Abdul? Anyone? Any Muslim would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. So the women, she have a semen, and the man have a semen. And Muhammad explained that the water of the women is yellow because all the women he slept with, obviously, they have infection. Babs, the mic is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey Christian. Sorry, I just wanted to ask if, because I have a friend in Egypt and I've been discussing about Islam for a very long time.
Okay.
She told me that her uncle is a sheikh
All
in
right.
Egypt, and I was wondering if, you was willing to speak to them, so maybe from that conversation, my friend can leave Islam.
No problem. Just let the guy call me. No problem. Now, if you want to.
Also, I've been looking for your books. Do you have them translated in Arabic?
No, in Arabic I don't have any.
Because I've been trying to find a way I can reach Arab speakers
Yeah.
just given. Oh.
Yeah. Well, anyway, just anyone you think he would like to debate me, no problem. And the more knowledgeable is better for me, you know. That will make it easier.
Like have this code they can use.
If that necessarily, you know, I will be live on air in Discord.
Yeah.
If you just tell me he is here ready. If he could not get in Discord, I will open Skype just for him.
Do you mind if it could be in Arabic, because I'm not sure if the English is fully good.
Well, is your friend? Do she speak English? You said you have a friend, his daughter, his uncle. I don't know who's she.
Yeah, but it's her uncle.
She can translate. She can translate. He can speak Arabic, and then she translate what he said, and then I speak Arabic, and at the same time I will translate what I said in English.
Okay.
If he speak English, is even better. If he speak both, you know, that will be better. There's no need for anyone to translate. He can speak in English. However, if he don't speak English, he can speak in Arabic, and just to give him a chance that, like, so he will not say I'm giving false translation, you know, for what he said. He can use the lady there. She can translate for what the sheikh said.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Do we have any Abdul would like to join us? Anyone? Jihadi Crusader saying, doesn't the verse that says God is God of all flesh disapprove the Trinity because one part of the Trinity become a flesh? That's very silly of you. First of all, Jesus said, before Abraham I am, and I was with my Father before all the world. So he exists before the flesh, and he is the creator of the flesh, and you are stupid, like your father Muhammad. I was with your father before the world was. And your Quran confirmed that Jesus is the word of God. Your false prophet is copying John chapter 1 verse number 1 and verse 14. So the Messiah is Kalimatullah alqaha ila Maryam, is the word of Allah sent down to Mary. And this is in total copy of what the Bible says in John chapter 1. And if we ask Muslims, is the word of Allah created, they will say no. And that means Islam do not believe in divine monotheism. They believe in many monotheism. There's the monotheist God, Allah. There's the monotheist God, the Word. There's the monotheist God, Quran. Quran is not created. The word of Allah is not created. Allah not created. You have three uncreated divine. All right? Do we have any Muhammadan here dare to call us? The existence of the flesh of Jesus have nothing to do with his existence. That's why he said, before Abraham I am. So he exists, and he said, Abraham saw my day and he rejoiced for it. So his existence have nothing to do with the day of his birth. The date of his birth is not the time where Jesus came to existence. But Muhammadan are desperate poor, looking for any excuse. The Muslims speak about logic. When he believe in a flying carpet, his penis will be endless, his wife butt will be 1 mile, which is very small, you know, if you ask me. I mean, what kind of God this God is? He make it only one. What you will lose? Make it 72 mile. I mean, why you are so cheap? And then the Muslim, he tried to be logical, supposedly. And by the way, when you say that God is the Lord of all the flesh, isn't it your God Allah have a flesh? Isn't it your God Allah have a shin, he have a hand, he have 5 fingers, You have a face, you have an ass. May Allah ask you. So the Muslim, when he shoot at his balls. He think it is the balls of somebody else. Because his balls are so tiny, you know, he think he just shot a mulberry. Who is a Muslim? You have a big balls to call me? I don't like to speak of language of balls, but this is what you Muslims like. You have a Muslim historian, his name Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta, who is a Muslim historian, he found an island have women only. The island have no men, only women. And in this island, women have 3 boobs.
In Arafah. And this is why, where the white pillar is, the historians have made mention of, I haven't found it in the correct narration, authentic narration.
The historian, they mentioned that. Muslim historian are the best historian in the world. He found an island, all of it is women. Do you know the address? Like, do I need a visa to go there? Muslim, which island is that island? There's only women there. And they have 3 boobs. Ahmudu, put your hand up again. I did not see it. Put your hand up. I will invite you if you are a Muslim. Make a request again, Ahmudu. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. Anyone? Nobody? What happened? What happened? What is the problem? Is it possible to reach you personally anytime? I don't know, what does that mean? What do you mean personally? I'm very conservative Muslim. I talk only to females. Haram to talk to male. Haram. I want to talk to females and teach them how to do ablution in the swimming pool, which have dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage. Is that okay? We are Muslims. It's haram to see the women here, but we can suck their breast. And a Muslim talking about the Trinity. He have no problem his wife giving her boobs to a stranger. And he's illogical, you know. It's logical, you know. It's all about logic. Any Muhammadan? All right, I'm not going to keep you long, actually. I was working physical work today for many hours, so I'm a little bit tired, not too much tired. I just finished, actually. Just before I go, I took a shower, my annual shower, you know, and I lost a lot of weight after the shower. Maybe, I don't know, 15 kilograms. Christian Prince, I told you, you are very dirty. He's like, quite dirty, what to clean. Your prophet, he takes a shower in the sewage, man. What are you talking about? Christian Prince, what your mouth? I respect yourself. Oh, just respect yourself. I mean, isn't it your prophet? He took a shower, Christian Prince, first of all, you don't speak Arabic. What the heck? So what is I'm speaking right now? All in a bit what you are saying. What? No, Allah knows best what I'm saying. I'm speaking Arabic, man, and this is Arabic hadith. Here we go. It says You're a prophet. He take a shower. He take ablution with dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage. Even there it says in the hadith, it's a stinky, stinky. You know what is stinky? I mean, you Muslim, in translation, it says stinky. Look, look. This is your Muslim's translation saying stinky, stinky. Get some prince. The only one is thinking the stinky you. Like what the stinky you? It says here in front of, this is the hadith. Huh? This is how prophet of God, he do ablution? Habibi? Get a breath. First of all, a prophet of Allah, he said that water is all pure and nothing make it impure. So why you Muslim make a big noise about the water in Bangladesh is not clean, and you put the news in the newspaper complain about the government? If water is always clean, pure, drink it, even if it's coming from the sewage. Like, hello? Get a breath. First of all, prophet of Allah, he never lie. And according to the laboratory, if that was the University of Harvard, they say that water is always pure and nothing make it divinely pure. So according to the laboratory of Harvard, they say that water is always pure and nothing make it not pure. Exactly. Do you have any proof? Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to write an article about it for you online. Okay, just an article you said to me Harvard a second ago. Brother, I'm going to ask Muslim friend from Harvard University to make an article. Abdul, don't give me Abdul saying what Abdul say. Give me. I mean, hey Muslims, what the heck is that? And you are worried about the Trinity. You're not worried about the prophet taking shower with dead dogs and women blood from period. Are you serious? Huh? What do you think about getting tattoo? Is that okay? Sure. I mean, cow, they have stamps on their skin. You can get a stamp like a cow. Why do you think you're a cow? Why you want to get a tattoo? What for? What tattoo for? You put it there. 10 years after you wish you did not take it, you cannot take it away. Your skin will look ugly. If you are a female, you will look more ugly too. I mean, you look at a girl, you know, she is like maybe good looking, etc. And then tattoo in her neck, tattoo in her chest, tattoo in her shoulder, tattoo in her foot, tattoo in her nose, tattoo in, you know, change your name, call it tattoo. Why do you want to do that? Tattoo is something people do when they have vacuum inside them, emptiness, you know. They are bored, they don't know what to do, so they start working in their skin. And they stamp. And then when all the skin became like a map, they start stamping their tongue. And then they start putting needles, and they put ring in the ear, and ring in the nose, and ring in the toes, and ring in the vagina, and ring in the penis, and ring in the belly bump. Keep going. You are doing the right thing. I know many of you maybe have tattoo already. I'm just telling you, I don't sugarcoat things. I'm just telling you what I believe. For me, when I see a man or a woman having tattoo in their body, I know right away, even if they are now stable, I know this is a clear sign that in certain time in their life, they were very much in trouble, very much lost. Tattoo is not an act of somebody is wise. And I'm just saying to you as it is. So when you are lost, when you have a vacuum inside you, when you have emptiness in your head, your brain, then we start thinking of getting yourself busy with silly stuff. Tattoo, drugs, rings, change the color. Like, you look at women these days, they look like a parrot, There's some hair is reddish, the other hair is, I don't know, purple, the other side of the head is yellow. What the heck? What happened? Negla seed. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, an act of wisdom will stay away from those things because first, they don't change your life. They don't make it better. Same time, you might change your mind later and there's no way you can take it. And if you try to take it, it's going to make your skin ugly. They can cause cancer. They can cause diseases. They can transmit diseases. Like they go to those countries, Thailand, God knows how many people they go through these needles. This is the land where, you know, sex tourists and all kind of mad stuff. Right? All right. If you don't like to hear words you don't like, don't ask me. I don't sugarcoat things. Is that fair? If you don't like to hear an answer will hurt you, hurt your feeling, don't ask me then. I don't care who you are. I just give you my honest answer. There's many things human being they do. It's a clear sign of empty brain. Empty brain. Drinking. You know, keep drinking. Why you drink? Smoking. It means you are in trouble. Because you know that smoking is not good for your health. You will age fast. Your skin will die. Your brain will die. Your heart will die. Your blood. So why you smoke? You smoke. You're still smoking. That means you are in a time of trouble where you cannot even control yourself. So you smoke, you drink, you take drugs. Where are you going? And all those things are created by mafia to steal your money. So the poor you are a victim anyway. You are a victim because you are unhappy in life, right? So now you think you can fix it. Oh, I can go into smoke hashish. So you feel better for 5 minutes, but then you cry the whole day. And then you will not be able to breathe. And then you will have cancer. And then, it's a madness. So human being, what make a human being different from animal, that he is more stupid than animals sometimes. The animals don't smoke. Have you ever seen a donkey smoking? No. Have you ever heard of a donkey taking hashish and drugs? No. Have you ever heard of a donkey putting a tattoo? No. So donkeys are smarter than you. Those animals, they make sense when they act. A human being, he don't make sense when he acts. So supposedly we are the smart one, but in fact, when we lose our sense, we act as the most stupid ones ever you can imagine. And sometimes, because we are angry from ourselves, we hurt ourselves in purpose. Like we know it's bad, so we do it. Anyway, I don't want to switch this session to be your shrink, even though I know people, they like me to talk about those things. But I know that those things can hurt the feeling of many people. But when I speak to you in such a truthful way, it's just to help you, not to hurt you. The target is not to hurt you. The target is to make you wake up. Okay, let's see if Ali, he fixed his microphone, his internet. Yes, Ali, go ahead. I guess still he have a bad internet. Are you there, Ali? Yeah, I think he is still. Okay, Ali, well, fix it. I don't know. It's not working still. I never smoked a cigarette all my life. Can you believe it? I have a picture of me, a unique picture. You know this shisha? I was holding it, but I never smoke it. I have never smoked a cigarette, even though they try. Like many friends, etc. Especially when you are a young teenage, you know, they try to make you believe that if you don't smoke, you are not a man. But you know, always I know who I am. I do not need a cigarette to make me look like a man. A man is not about how he look like; it's about how he act. So, if you are foolish, people they can drive you down. They can take you down. You start smoking, you start drinking, you start doing hashish, drugs, sex parties, all kind of madness, and then you end nowhere. You will find yourself empty. You'll find yourself being stupid. All right? Some women, especially women, they think if they are smoking, they look more attractive. I will tell you my opinion. When a woman she smoke, she don't look. I don't wanna say words can be very aggressive, but I don't feel she's acting like a lady. First, she's acting like a man. You know. So you lose, number one, you lose your fame. You don't look. What they use the word sexy. You don't look sexy. You look stupid, and you look like a man. And why in the world why a man would be attracted to a woman? She smell bad, and the smoke coming from her nose, from her ears, is like a chimney, and even her clothes will be smelling bad. I mean, who in the world is going to kiss you? Why you want to do it? Same for the man. Man is smoking, cigarette. You became dangerous now when you smoke. You became a mafia guy. I'm scared when I see you smoking. Very intimidating. When you have a brain of a child, you act like one. Right? Exactly. Don't smoke. Jews necklace seed. You will be good. All right. Any behavior, anything, first is not biblical, is wrong. And we have verses against tattoo in the Bible. You can search them and you can find them. Number two, you don't own your body. Your body is a gift given to you from God. You give it to Him back as you receive it. So when you are harming your body, you are harming what God gave you. You don't own it. So why you want to harm it? In the top of that, it doesn't help in anything. I mean, you can even reject it in the army if you have a bad tattoo. In the army, they have a department just to study tattoo. So if the tattoo can lead into a gang or something wrong, they will not accept you in the army just because of a stupid tattoo. So now all your career can be messed up. You go, you do the medical exam. I remember when I joined the army, there was a guy, he had nothing wrong with him. Healthy, he's fine, I was accepted. He was rejected. And he said, but you passed, he said, my tattoo. They did not accept his tattoo. It turned to be, he put a tattoo, he did not know that this is a tattoo for a gang, It's a gang. So they refused him. Same for a job, like even after you finish, let's say you go to apply, when the boss will hire you, he will look, okay, now we will hire him to be what? A customer service? What will we, this guy, he have tattoos all over him, where are we going to put him? Anyway. Yeah, if you have a tattoo, that's it. You're stuck with it. Even tattoo is a cross, as a cross is not right. Don't think that it is. I mean, I understand, like, in the old days, Bedouin in the desert, or even some nations, they give their children a tattoo. Do you know why? Because they used to kidnap their children. So the child, when he kidnapped, even one day when he grow up, he will find out that the tattoo he have in his hand or shoulder resemble his tribe. So he will know where he is coming from. So even if he was kidnapped, in the future he will know, he will go back. At that time, I would say, you know what, they have a good reason. It's not for fun, it's not for look, it's not for, they have a problem. Security, safety, nation attack nation, kidnapping each other, killing, So when the child is born, right away they give a tattoo, and the tattoo resemble his tribe. So if the enemy attacked them one day and took the children's, one day this child, he will be aware of what is surrounding, and he will learn about the tattoo he have, and he will go back, seek his tribe back. In that scenario, I can say, okay, you know what? There is a good reason. But now for what? If you want to have a nice tattoo, pray to Allah to curse you and make you look like me. You will be known everywhere. And people will look at you, like right away. Actually, nobody will look at you. What are you talking about? I go in the elevator, I say, good morning, nobody answer. They put their head down. Good morning. Hello? Nobody answer. What's the heck with people? They never saw something scary before. Hello? It's me you're looking for? Nobody answer. What to do? It's not enough the, how you look like. All right. Look like today we don't have any customers. All right. So guys, I'm not going to give you long. Get you long here. Why you don't go to TikTok? We are TikTok in here. Don't see the bomb block. TikTok. Well, guys, imagine Trump, when he was a president, he wanted to ban TikTok. Now he is saying TikTok, if we ban TikTok, we are banning freedom of speech. Can you believe how stupid this guy is sometimes? This guy is the guy who came, it's a threat to national security, Maybe he bought some shares there. Hypocrites and liars. 99%, he bought some shares in TikTok, and now he don't want it to be banned. How it was a threat to national security when he was a president, and he want to ban it, and now they want to ban it. He is saying it is against the freedom of speech. And since when TikTok is a place of a freedom of speech? I made 3 videos there, they blocked me. Can you talk about some miracles you experienced in your life? Me, my friend, me, look at me. I'm a miracle. I asked my mom which day was my birthday. She said, son, I don't know which day, but what I know, it was a bad day. So that's it. This is a miracle. Miracle in my life, all your life is a miracle. Oh, you is a miracle. Human being, if you look around you in your day, you will find that everything around you is a miracle. You do not need to experience certain miracle. Every day in your life is a miracle if you have a good vision. Your eyes seeing things is a miracle. Your tongue tasting food is a miracle. Your nose is smelling nice smelling and even bad smell is a miracle. You are a miracle, my friend. For the God who made you himself is miracle. But we don't see it, because people, they are born with it. They're used to it. You always see things when you lose it. A man have hand, he don't appreciate his hand until somebody one day cut it. Accident, whatever. A man who walk, he don't appreciate his feet walking until one day he cannot walk. A man he can see, he don't appreciate his eyes until one day become blind. Everything around you is a miracle. When you are waiting for one. Could you make some videos, platform, Quran only? What Quran only? Quran only? Okay, we need hadith to make that. Hadith is like the spice for the Quran, man. What are you talking about? Quran only. All right. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? I'm going to heaven, by the way. I have only one problem to go to heaven. I have to be white. Am I white enough? Because according to the Quran, you have to be white to enter the heaven of Allah. No black is allowed. No dark skin. No brown. Brown? There's a brown color? That's what they say in TV. I don't know. They say he's brown. You know, when I was studying English in the Middle East, they say in our English, there's English textbook, it says Mr. Brown, Mr. White. And I was saying, why those people, they have names of color? Mr. White and Mr. Brown. What about Mr. Blue? Anyway, I don't know. So anyway, Mr. Green, yeah. Weird, I don't know. I mean, English names are weird, you know. But however, Allah, he like only one color, is white. All living beings inside his heaven, they have to be very white. Right? Any Abdul? All right, guys, I think we are done for today. Look like we don't have any Abdul. And, you know, at least we have a good time together. And we share some info and some good time. And invite your friends next time so you can have more potatoes and more tomatoes and more, you know, action. So until I see you next time, I say may the Lord bless you. And I will try to come tomorrow in the morning, drink coffee with you if I could. Until then, I say God is good. So is Jesus. I mean to that. Thank you for being here.